Hey everyone, it's Eric, and today I thought we could talk about Roasted Sesame that recently came out with the Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month collection. Say that 5 times fast. There are 4 candles in this collection. It's a very colorful collection, and each candle has a coordinating wax color. I thought that was a nice touch. Overall, the 4 fragrances smell nice on cold. Your scent notes for roasted sesame are roasted sesame, toasted hazelnut, and sweet maple. On cold, I get the roasted nutty fragrance, hazelnut, peanut, just a roasted nutty scent. I guess you could kind of say there could be like a sesame fragrance in there slightly, and there is kind of just a hint of sweetness. I wouldn't say it's maple though. I don't really detect maple. It does have a real pretty colored wax. Like I mentioned earlier, each of these candles has a coordinating wax color, which I thought was a nice touch. Now, the word on the street is that Roasted Sesame is really just pretending to be a new candle and that it's actually Pumpkin Peanut Brittle.
Well, I am stunned. Just stunned. Stunned is the only way to describe how stunned I am.
So before I jump on that bandwagon and agree, I wanted to at least give this candle a fair chance to make itself its own candle.
Just stunned.
Last night, you guys, while I was editing the video, the haul video that I posted just recently, I had Roasted Sesame burning in the home office. It's an enclosed space. It burned for about 3 hours last night. So this is actually its second burn today. And I got a strong, nutty fragrance. So that was nice. It was pleasant. And then I wasn't quite sure. I'm like, I haven't burned Pumpkin Peanut Brittle since last fall. So I ended up giving this one a burn this morning just to kind of compare them. So Pumpkin Peanut Brittle burned in the home office for the exact same amount of time that Roasted Sesame burned last night. And overall, I would say they smell extremely similar, you guys. They smell very similar on cold as well, but burning, they smell very similar. The only thing I kind of thought was a little different, it seemed like the Pumpkin Peanut Brittle could have been a little bit sweeter than this Roasted Sesame, but that could just be my brain thinking that. So that's one of the things that I noticed. The other thing was, and this was actually very noticeable, and it could have to do with just the pour of this Roasted Sesame, but when I blew out Roasted Sesame last night, for a good 3 hours after I blew this candle out, I could still smell it all upstairs, like everywhere. Like it was like stuck on the walls or something. You could smell this nutty fragrance all over the upstairs.
I can still smell it. I can still smell it.
Where this morning when I blew out Pumpkin Peanut Brittle, shortly after blowing this candle out, I could no longer smell it. So that is one noticeable difference. This Roasted Sesame has a staying power after you blow it out. And like I said, it could just be the pour of this candle, but that was something I did notice. Roasted Sesame today is burning down here in the family room. It's an open concept space. It's a large space. Roasted Sesame has a nice wax pool going, very colorful wax. The wicks have been behaving nicely, nothing overly aggressive. They haven't even mushroomed out yet, so that's really nice. This candle has had about a total burn time of around 6 hours so far between yesterday and today. Down here in the family room, I would give it a medium throw. I can smell this light roasted scent, nutty fragrance throughout the family room, into the kitchen, a little bit up the stairwell. Whereas in an enclosed space, this candle, I would say, is a strong throwing candle. It filled out the enclosed space upstairs just fine, went into the hallway, and actually wandered down into the bedroom. So in an enclosed space, it seems to really fill out the room much better. Overall, like I said, it's a roasted, nutty fragrance, just like you get on Pumpkin Peanut Brittle. Do I think they're the same candle? Overall, they are strikingly similar, if not identical. Like I said, this Pumpkin Peanut Brittle might be just a tad sweeter, but either way, you basically have the same candle here. But if you've never tried Pumpkin Peanut Brittle, you might want to try Roasted Sesame. You might be new to Bath & Body Works this summer and have never smelled either of these candles. So you should definitely give Roasted Sesame a try if you've never had the Pumpkin Peanut Brittle. I really like Pumpkin Peanut Brittle, and I really like this Roasted Sesame, so I'm not completely disappointed with it. It's a wonderful fragrance. Sure, I wish it would have had more of a sesame scent, but it's still a wonderful throwing candle. Nice roasted nuttiness to it. So that is kind of my take on this candle. Yes, they are probably the same candle, and if not, they are definitely siblings. Definitely siblings, if not twins. But still a wonderful scent, you guys. Please leave comments down below. Let me know what you think of Roasted Sesame. Your experience with it might have been different than mine. And as always, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.